Microsoft's Project Solara, why agent-first devices matter now. Explain what Microsoft actually announced with Project Solara at Build 2026, why agent-first hardware matters for enterprise workflows, and where the real business upside and execution risks sit. Microsoft just showed its answer to a bigger AI hardware question than most Build headlines captured. What if the next important work device is not another laptop upgrade, but a dedicated agent companion that stays available all day? That is the real Project Solara bet. Microsoft is trying to move AI from software you open into a system that sits beside you, follows context, and stays ready to act. Here is what is confirmed. On June 2, Microsoft introduced Project Solara as a chip-to-cloud platform for an open, multiple-agent world. The company said it is meant to be a low-cost, turnkey way to bootstrap agent hardware for a customer or use case. It showed two concept designs, a portable badge device built with Qualcomm-oriented wearable silicon, and a desk companion built with a MediaTek IoT system on chip. In plain English, Microsoft is pitching a reference stack for agent hardware, not just another software feature. The skeptical question is obvious: why do you need a new device at all? Microsoft's answer is availability. The badge concept is meant for the moments between desks, meetings, and workflows where opening a laptop is friction. The desk concept is meant to stay ambient in the flow of work. If that sounds small, think about how much real work still dies in the gap between intention and capture. An agent that is easy to reach all day could matter if it reduces that friction without creating a new trust problem. If Project Solara becomes real, value could stack up across 4 layers. Silicon vendors gain a new reason to sell always-on AI hardware. Microsoft strengthens Windows and its cloud agent runtime as the control plane. Device makers get a template for new form factors without inventing the full stack alone. And workflow software vendors get a new surface where agents can stay present beyond the browser tab. This is why the story matters to investors and operators. It is not about one gadget. It is about whether agents become a new endpoint. This category does not work without trust. Microsoft seems to know that, which is why the same build cycle also emphasized Microsoft Execution Containers, a policy-driven execution layer for agents across Windows and WSL. But the risk is still obvious. An always-available agent device sounds useful right up until buyers worry about microphones, cameras, permissions, or autonomous actions happening without enough review. If the trust stack feels weak, the device category stalls no matter how good the demo looks. Monday morning, do not ask whether you want a badge device. Ask whether one repeated workflow would benefit from an agent that stays available outside the laptop. Could a frontline worker, analyst, or manager save time with faster capture, quicker approvals, or a glanceable queue? If you are prototyping your own workflow tools, even something small and structured, Howard's ETSE product, the Side Hustle Command Center, is a practical example of turning AI-assisted workflow design into a usable dashboard asset. Disclosure: that is Howard's product, and it is an educational tool, not financial advice. Howard's Side Hustle Command Center is one example of turning an AI-assisted workflow idea into a structured planning tool without promising income or investment results. Disclosure: this is Howard's ETSE product. Educational tool only, not financial advice. My judgment is that Project Solara is not important because the first concept devices are guaranteed hits. It is important because Microsoft is openly arguing that agents may deserve their own endpoint layer, with identity, containment, and hardware designed around availability instead of apps. That is a serious platform thesis. The question is whether enterprises want it badly enough to create a real category. Create a polished explainer video in explainer format using classic style. Keep the narration calm, source-backed, and business first. Use to host energy if supported, a lead narrator plus a skeptical analyst who asks whether dedicated agent devices solve a real workflow problem or just create a new trust burden. Change the visual idea every 3 to 5 seconds using source cards, concept device mockups, cloud agent diagrams, identity and governance boards, and value chain maps. Do not use fake realistic footage implying Project Solara is already deployed in the field. Use clearly illustrative concept visuals only. 1 June 2, 2026 2. Build 2026 3. 2 Reference Designs 4. 2 Silicon Partners 5. 2023 6. 5G 7. Wi-Fi 8. Bluetooth 9. GNSS 10. 1 Fingerprint Sensor Button 11. 1 Side-Facing Camera 12. 1 Desk Companion Concept 13. 1 Badge Device Concept 14. Early Preview 15. Windows plus WSL 1. 1 Page Summary 2. Links mentioned 3. Key Terms Explained 4. Practical Examples 5. Watch List and Risks not financial advice. Educational analysis only. #AI #Microsoft #Project Solara #Agentic AI